In this chapter, we are going to learn how to post on Facebook and Instagram using Creator Studio as well as Business Suite. Now you have to remember, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to use Business Suite, then you need to create your account on business.facebook.com using your personal profile, user ID and password. Now, even when you want to use Creator Studio, you will require the same. First, you create your business.facebook.com account with your personal ID and password, and then we'll see the process how we can access this. So now again we are on our Strikers Fitness brand page, but when we are talking about Creator Studio, we need to visit this business.facebook.com/creator studio/home. Now when you come over here, by default your Facebook account would be visible over here with the page Strikers Fitness, and over here a lot of things would be visible to you, what kind of post we have recently done, and what is the distribution, views, engagement, all those figures can be seen over here, right? But right now we are not going on those details. The immediate thing what you need to do over here is to connect your Instagram, and for that we'll click on this Instagram, and from here we'll select connect your account. Share Instagram access with Facebook page members. Click OK. My user ID is Strikers Fitness Center. Now I will add password and I will click on login. And now we can see our Instagram account content over here. Whatever we had posted on Instagram is also visible. Right? So this is the single platform from where you can manage content for both the platform, Facebook as well as Instagram. Now how we can post from here? Let's say if we are selecting this Instagram and clicking on this creator post, we would be getting two options, Instagram feed and IG video. So right now we'll click on Instagram feed. Now in this interface, in your post, write your caption. Here we have to add our caption and hashtags. So first of all, I will add my caption and hashtags over here. I will keep the same content, hello fitness enthusiast, and I will add a second line, welcome to Ahmedabad. Now the benefit over here is you can have the desired spacing. If I want to have space over here, if I want to have space before hashtags, that is possible, which was not possible in your mobile app. So this way your conveniency is a factor with the Creator Studio. So we have added the content. Now this will give us idea like, okay, remaining character 1866 character, then 30 mentions we can mention. A lot of people mention means when you type @ and type a username. This is my username on personal profile, right? Or let's say I want to mention proud multiple. This is my agency. This is mention. Tag and mention are two different things. When you tag someone, it will be visible in the notification section, and user need to approve the tag to approve the content. But when you mention, they will get a notification that okay, someone has mentioned you in this post. This is the mention. In add location, we'll add the desired landmark related to my business or my agency or my fitness center. For that we'll write Gujarat University. So somebody when looking for the content related to Gujarat University, then my post will appear in result. Now from here we need to select the content. As long as we are not selecting any content, we will not be able to post this, and we can see all these buttons are disabled. For that we need to select the content. Whenever you are posting a content on Instagram, there has to be image or video. Without that you cannot publish. So simple text content is not possible on Instagram. And another thing is you cannot have clickable links in your post. Click on add content. and I will select it from my file. Now I have selected these three images from my computer. I can decide the sequence, let's say which one. If I want to take this at last, then I will set the number as 3. This will go in third place. This is first. Now if I want to change the aspect ratio, I can select. I want to show it as horizontal, vertical, or square. So right now I've designed this content in square, so I will continue with square image. Now as we have added the content, we would be getting this option over here, post to Facebook. I will tick mark this, and both the places publish is written. If I click this, by default publish now is selected. Over here publish now is selected. I click publish, then the content will be published on my Instagram as well as on my Facebook. We'll see that right now the content has been successfully published to Facebook and is being published to Instagram. We have got the confirmation and we can see the content has been published. Now let's go to our Facebook page and check, and as well as on Instagram. So we are here on our Instagram and we can see this content has been published right now with the 3 images which we had uploaded with our content, and we had mentioned these 2 people. Now we'll go to Facebook page. We'll check it into visitor mode. Yes, the content is visible right over here with the hashtags and mention. The only thing we need to be careful is the same hashtag same mention may not work equally on Facebook and on Instagram if the user is having a different username. Like my personal profile username on Facebook is kirit.jasani, so that is different from Kirit Jasani, so here somebody else would be mentioned. So you have to be careful on that. But yes, ultimately we are able to see by using Creator Studio, we are able to publish the content on both the places. Now sometime, let's say if we want to publish only on Facebook, then we can come over here and we can create post. You can do the same thing over here which we had been doing on page. Let's say if I click on create post, then I would be getting the same options. I need to select the page. If you are having multiple page, all the pages will be visible over here. We can click on share photo, and then again the same process. So we have selected one image from our computer, it would be visible over here. We can write the content and we can click on publish. So if I am doing this, then this fitness bootcamp content will be published on my Facebook only. Now inside Creator Studio Facebook tab, we can see the content has been published. It is visible over here, right? The same can be verified on our page as well. Now if we see our Facebook page in visitor mode, the earlier content was this, and after that this post has appeared before 1 minute. So we are able to see that the content is getting posted as per our desired platform. So these are the benefits by using Creator Studio. Now we'll see how we can do the same thing using Business Suite. Now gradually Facebook will upgrade or migrate this Creator Studio to Business Suite. So for Business Suite, you again need to visit the business.facebook.com. This is how the Business Suite interface looks. Now over here, if you want to create a post, we'll click here, create a post. You will find this kind of interface where you need to decide whether you want to have placement on only Facebook or on both the platforms. If you want to publish simultaneously on both, you will tick mark this. The similar process, we need to add our content. This are the content, and we can have this spacing as per our desire. Now from here, what we can do is we need to add photograph, so we'll use upload from desktop. This time we have taken a new image. The image will look something like this. This will give us an indication the aspect ratio is not as per the desired, but right now that's okay. Or if we want to edit, we can click over here and we can do it. Original, square, horizontal, vertical. And vertical will go for this 4:5 and we'll click on apply. Now the aspect ratio error has gone. Now over here in location, we can add some location. Say this time I am adding the one mall, which is very close to my office. Now if I want to add this button, then I can do that, but that would be visible only on Facebook. Link preview, this is again optional, and Instagram doesn't support link publishing. I can add feeling and feeling happy. We'll select that and click done. Now we can see on Facebook it will be strikers. Fitness is feeling happy at Ahmedabad one. But when we see this content on Instagram, it would not be having feeling part over here. Only strikers fitness center Ahmedabad one would be visible like this. If you want to check all the placements, you can do it over here. If you want to check on mobile news feed, then right now we are seeing Facebook and mobile news feed, and how the content will look over there. If you want to see on Instagram, then it is going to appear something. So this way you can plan your content and you can click on publish. So on both the platforms, this content will get published. Now inside this business suite, there is a planner, and in planner view, we can see what has happened on a particular day, time, every detail would be visible over here. So right now we have published this two content, one on Facebook and on Instagram. If you want to see overview, that can also be done by mouse over on Facebook logo and mouse over on Instagram. If we go to home, we should be able to see the post in recent post section. So here you can have an overview, how many comments, how many people have been reached with that content. All those details will be visible over here. We had published this story, so that is also available. Now one more thing what we can do here in Creator Studio is, if you look at this Facebook, and over here if you go to create new, there you find this option of add story, which was not available on page, right? If we click this, then we will be able to publish stories on Facebook. So here there are two options: create photo story and create text story. If I click create text stories, then I need to type something. So if I want to change the content font type, that can be done over here. I can change the background color, and I can share the story. If I click discard, then I will come back to this compose box again, and this time I will publish a story with photo, and I will publish this image in story. Now if I want to add some text, that can also be done. Over here I will write hello world. If I want to change the color, do that. I can move the placement wherever I like, and I can add button. This is the best part in Facebook story, because with a click on this you can take the visitor to your desired destination. I will click on web link button, and these are the options available over here: learn more, shop now, book now, get directions. So I will select learn more, and I will use a website, and I will click share to story. So now this story has been published and it will be active for next 24 hours. If I click on view story, then I would be able to see it like this. Let's go into visitor mode and check out there also. I mean, admin area, when you publish this story on Facebook, around your display picture, profile picture, you will find blue color ring. When it is on Insta, it's a vignette color of Instagram, but on Facebook it would be blue color ring. If I click on view story, then I would be able to see the story over here. And here is a button for learn more, which can take me to my website. This is really an advantage. Now if you want to publish the same story from business suite, that can also be done. You can click over here on click story, and you can decide where you want to publish this story. Right? Is it only on Instagram or is it only on Facebook? So the process is again same. We'll add the media. Right now I'm using a square image for our story. This is the image I'm going to use. Now in additional link, again we can have the website link over here. The link will be added on both the place, and I will share this. So now story is being published on both the platforms. Now let's check out. So now we'll click on this logo and we can see both the stories are visible. This is our second story, which was recently published from Business Suite. The same thing can be confirmed on our brand page. We'll refresh this page. We click over here and look for view story. You can see this second story is also appearing. Actually, that can also be confirmed inside this business suite. If we click on this stories, then we can see over here both these stories are active and on both the platforms, Facebook as well as Instagram. That is visible over here. So using Creator Studio, you can manage your Facebook and Instagram content, but using Business Suite, you can manage the content for both the platforms. But along with that, you can have a lot of other features which we will discuss in coming lectures. But it is about entire advertising aspect. So from this one platform, you can do everything. So I hope how you can publish using Creator Studio and using Meta Business Suite is clear to you. If you have any query, do let me know. See you in next chapter.